Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. If you love things organizing and cleaning and chit-chatting along the way, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up if you like this video. It really helps my channel out. I'm so excited to finally be tackling this closet. I had already moved some clothes over to one side of the closet hanging up to clear out the other side because this is a project that I am doing as part of my baby prep list. As y'all know and talked about in a previous video, I am slowly organizing the whole house to get things ready for when baby comes, just so when people are over visiting or hanging out or helping us around the house, which is much appreciated whenever you have a new baby at home, I am trying to get everything as easy, accessible, and to where, you know, if someone's say helping out with something, it's super easy to get things back in order. But we needed to clear off one side of this closet to bring in a dresser for baby so that we had a place for all the clothes, diapers, a changing area, and our diaper genie. I know some people don't like it, but I love the diaper genie. So I'm clearing some things out in here, and I'm so happy with how it turned out and how orderly it's going to be able to bring baby in here and do all the things that I need to do every day. And I'm so excited that y'all are on this journey with me as far as baby prep and getting things ready to bring a new one home. And we'll slowly be bringing in some new furniture, and I'm excited for y'all to be a part of that too. So let's get to clearing some things out so we can get things organized, and then we can get the rest of our room and bathroom clean too. Since I'm already up here, we might as well go ahead and get it done too.
I was just somebody longing for someone to hold me. It could be anybody, but you chose me somehow. Now I'm waist deep, thinking about you all the time, like crazy, knowing you're here by my side. And I was doing fine on my own, but baby, you make me a whole lot better.
A few videos ago, I started talking a little bit more about the dynamics of my blended family and how my step parenting journey started, and I got some really positive feedback when it came to that video and some of the things that I was talking about. And I wanted to kind of discuss some more generalized questions around step parenting. And I think the biggest thing that people talk about is like, what really is your role? And I don't think that any step parent is going to answer that question the same way, because every family is completely different. And there's really, you might have some similarities here and there, but everyone's journey and everyone's role is going to be different. But I think the main thing that as step parents, we can agree about is that you come in as a support. So that support may be seen differently in each family, but it could be as far as you're just a support to your spouse in their parenting, or it could bleed into where you are really supporting the stepchildren in the family, and then it could even reach into support with the co-parenting between the two and really, working with everybody as a large unit, which is the dream for every step parent, that it works that way. But in many instances, it does not. In my case, it did not work that way. I am merely a support for my spouse and my two stepchildren. So we'll dive into a little bit more about what my support looks like and maybe a little bit of advice along the way. But let's get back into organizing for a little bit first.
Knowing you're here by my side, and I was doing fine on my own, but baby, you make me a whole lot better. A whole lot better. A whole lot better. A whole lot better. Waist deep, thinking about you all the time, like crazy. Knowing you're here by my side, and I was doing fine on my own, but baby, you make me a whole lot better. A whole lot better. A whole lot better. A whole lot better. A whole lot better.
I came into my stepmom role merely as a support to my husband, and then depending on what he needed is what I solely branched into. And my advice, I really think, is that don't go in with any hopes, don't go in with any opinions or like thoughts of basically promising yourself of how you're going to be, because you never know how you're going to react to a situation. Any promises on like how it's going to be, because just like any role as a parent, period, is going to change, and you're going to have to change with it, because things with the custody agreements or custody orders, those things change throughout time. Sometimes, and a lot of the time they do change, and so you have to kind of change with them based on what your family needs. And I think that that's just parenting, period. So just as a bio parent too, depending on what my son needs, I have to change maybe like my schedule up a little bit, or I have to do things a little bit different for him than I do for the girls. And it's just any parenting role, just be aware that change is going to happen and tension may happen. If it doesn't, bless y'all, that's amazing. But in mine, I deal with a very high conflict parent on the other side. And so that always was hard. I really tried to be a support for both because my husband really wanted things to be very easy between everybody. And I really, really wanted to be someone that everyone could communicate with as far as the kids, because when I did step in as a full-time parent and was doing all the doctor's visits, all the school stuff, all the shopping, everything like that. And like I said before, the girls were with us full-time. So I really wanted to be that middle person. It didn't work out. So I'm merely the support for my husband and my stepkids. I think that was really, really hard for me at first, because like I told y'all I kind of had my hopes up that maybe things could calm down and get better on the other side, so that everyone could come together in best decisions and for activities and birthdays and events for the kids. But unfortunately, in our situation, that did not happen. And a lot of people's situations, that doesn't happen. I'm still hopeful that at some point that will work out, but it's okay if it doesn't, because the most important thing is that me and my spouse are a team in this, and if I can significantly like influence anything, is being a team with your partner and everything. Sometimes you're not going to agree with things, but you have to remind yourself, like, that's my teammate. And then when things cool off a little bit, maybe go back and discuss some ways a bit. Hey, like, I'm noticing you're struggling with this, or we're struggling with this. What do you think, about this idea? And just see, because all you can do is suggest things, but you have to remember your place as a non-biological parent, no matter how difficult and heart-wrenching that is. We do have to remember that we are not the biological parent or legal parent of that child.
You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet what's all around, and I'm dying to tell you. Well, I know that by now it is obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your heart. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. I've tried sometimes, but you're making me nervous. Now I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to.
That and all the advice that I'm giving y'all about things, it has come with many difficulties, many valleys, many peaks, many tears, many fits of anger. It has come with so many challenges, but I would not change it for anything. I love being the support for my stepkids. I love watching my partner grow in his parenting and his ability to co-parent, and just us choosing as a team to do everything we can to make all of our kids' lives as stable as possible. I think that's the scariest thing when it comes to blended families is, am I causing stability or instability in the home? And I think there's always going to be a little instability at the beginning, but just continue to work as a team, because you need to know that your partner is your number one. I always tell my husband he's my number one, and without him, we wouldn't have this family. So we have to be each other's number one first so that we can come together and do what's best for our kids. And I think that's the best thing to remember. And if I can give any advice to any step parents, that is definitely it, is to remember who your teammate is in all of this and who your support system is in this. Even if you have your partner, just being able to have other people around you that surround you with love and care, and really having other parents that are step parents so that they can understand. We love our friends, even if they're not a step parent, but it's really hard for them to understand where we're coming from. And I'm so lucky to have a really good friend of mine who is also a stepmom and who has been going through it way longer than I have, and has given me many pieces of advice and also allowed me to vent my heart out. So That's the best advice I can give y'all as far as step parenting role. But let's get back into finishing all this organizing up.
Figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your hand. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night, keep wishing you would kiss me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. How I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your hand. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you.
Or anything better than a clean room and bathroom. Maybe like fresh linens. It would probably be like another thing that I really love. When doing a total cleaning of the room, this is just kind of like my every week kind of cleaning. But the closet, oh my goodness, it is so orderly. I thought the stacks of clothes on those shelves looked fine before, but once I decided to put those in those baskets, game changer right there. I had some of those black baskets before, but I found the exact weave and material at Target for their Bright Room line, and they're only $6 for that size, and it fits pants perfectly. So if y'all are looking for an inexpensive way to organize your closet, definitely check out the Bright Room line. I'm really enjoying it. If you're wanting more clear bins, be sure to check out my pantry organization video because I used a lot of the home edit line on that. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up for me. I appreciate it so much. And if you want to be sure to come back and check out some more videos that I have, hit that subscribe button before clicking on that next video. I will see y'all next week.